What up? This is the Shrunken Survival Guide, episode 1. My grounded gameplay so that I can teach you how to do things in the game, how to unlock stuff, and how to perform exciting, interesting things, tiny pirate style. So let's go.
Whoa, I'm not just small, I'm tiny. This is freaking awesome!
So here we are. It's the first day Shrunk, and today we're going to be going over how to unlock stairs and floors, which is a big deal. A lot of people want to know how to do it. A lot of people don't know how to do it, and if you don't know how to do it, all you got to do is follow the basic story quest at the beginning of the game. It'll take you about 45 minutes to complete, and as you're about to witness in this video, you can do it in one day.
Okay, game plan.
Here's the game plan. Figure out what to do, find out what happened, then knock it down tiny pirate style. Let's go. First, you want to grab pebblets, plant fiber, and sprigs. You're going to need those, lots of them. So start grabbing them every time you see them. Grab them, grab them, grab them. Coach always said, keep your eye on the ball, especially when it's the size of a building and it could crush you. So just stay away from it. If you see one in the sky, run away, hide, get underground. I don't know what to tell you. Tough luck. You're tiny. This is freaking awesome. But you know what's not awesome? Freaking wires and base building games. If you don't know about wires and base building games, you should check out one of my other videos. It's probably up in the corner right now. It's called The Grounded Roadmap Analysis, and it's where I go over all the stuff that they plan to add into the game and what I think they should add into the game. So if you like this game and you're like, hey, maybe I like some of those ideas, you should go check that video out. But if you don't want to check out that video, you should keep watching this one because I'm going to grab a lot more plant fiber, some pebblets, and some sprigs. You need that stuff. You need lots of it to build stuff. And that's what this game's about. You're going to build things. You're going to build things to help you survive. You're going to build armors to wear. You're going to build weapons to use. You're going to build tools to help you build other things or to help you gather resources to build other things. Because if you're not building things, you're gathering the resources to build things. And if you're not doing either of those things, it probably means you're running from a bug or you're battling a bug or you're just bug food. And you don't want to be bug food. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Raw science. Yeah. I don't know who the announcer is or where he comes from or why he says that, but he does. And I think it's cool. But anyway, you want to analyze the pebblet first. And you know why you want to analyze the pebblet first? Because if you analyze the pebblet first, you can then build the pebblet axe and the pebblet hammer. And you need those two things. But you can just use a pebblet to bash this mite and to bash that gnat that you didn't need to be bashed because it was already dead. But now you got gnat fuzz and you got mite fuzz, and that's important. And then you can build some crude rope because it is no longer known as woven fiber. They changed the name. So you want to build the crude rope, and then with the crude rope, you go into the tools and you build the pebblet axe and the pebblet hammer. Kabang, you got them. You need those tools. They're very important. So get out your little axe, and if you see a gnat, you'll want to kill it because a gnat will give you food, and a gnat will give you gnat fuzz. If you see a gnat flying off in the distance, high in the sky, do not try to get it. You can't. You can't fly. You're too small. Sorry, hoops. Can't jump that high. I might have been good at basketball once, but there's no more basketball in your miniature future, I'm afraid. But you can chop down a dandelion, and you can get a dandelion tuft. And with the dandelion tuft, you can sort of fly slowly from high distances to the ground because it's really gliding. You're not flying at all. It's a glider. And you can get it, and then you can equip it, and it goes in your glider slot. But I'm not going to do that right now because I'm not going to jump off anything tall. It's not my plan. My plan is to pick up more plant fiber because I'm going to need more crude rope because you need crude rope to build stuff, and that's what this game's about, in case I didn't mention that already. Did I mention that? I might have mentioned that. So here we go, jumping. We just jumped over there. We're running up this hill, going up there, gonna run over here because over here is the thistle tree. That's really a plant. It's not a tree. I always call it the thistle tree, but it is just a regular thistle flower. and we're going to chop on it to get some thistle needles, because one of the best weapons, I believe, in the game that you can get on your very first day being miniaturized is something that is a useful tool that is known as the spiky sprig. And in order to craft it, you're going to need the thistle needles. Boom! We got one. We just crafted it. Now we got a spiky sprig, and we can go around bashing some mites. Doesn't really do much else on the other stuff. Good luck if you're going to try to take on anything bigger than mite with that. I would recommend getting a better weapon before you attempt to tackle the larger insects. And by larger insects, I mean soldier ants and above. Do not use the spiky sprig. They will eat you. They will devour you. They will tear your tiny miniaturized body apart, and they will haul you down into the ant cave and devour you like they did someone else already. And if you haven't discovered what's happened to someone down in the anthill, well, get some better armor and gear and then go check it out. But don't go down there on your first day, Shrunk. Don't do it. Don't mess with the ants on the first day, Shrunk, actually. If you see them, they will not mess with you unless you mess with them. And don't mess with them, because they will eat you if you mess with them. Fair warning. Anyway, now we're going to kill this gnat. Get it? Because you need the gnat fuzz. And the gnat fuzz is important to build the bow. Now, it's not a good bow. It's not a powerful bow. It won't help you kill anything powerful. But it is nonetheless a bow that will help you do ranged attacks. And you can hide sometimes from spiders and shoot them with the bow and arrow. And it'll take a lot of arrows, but you can beat them that way. That's the only way I'm able to beat them. I definitely can't fight them. It's terrifying. They're too powerful. I can't time their blocking right, and they eat me in one bite. So don't try to fight the spiders unless you got some good armor and some good gear and you're a master at block timing and you've experienced the spider. But anyway, I'm building here at the base camp a waypoint, so I will always be able to find the field station. Now, the first field station is also where I like to build my first small base. Not a big base, just a little campsite to store some excess materials and to sleep for the night. Because at nighttime, I do not go out because the wolf spiders are awake. And the wolf spiders are even worse than the regular spiders, the orb weaver spiders, which are all over the place. And I can deal with them a little bit. But the wolf spiders, I think they made a little bit bigger in recent update. And I don't like them. I'm scared of them. They're powerful. I'm not really scared of them, but they kill you in one hit. So I don't know what to do other than hide from them and shoot them with a bow and arrow. Raw science! I wish I could shoot blasts of raw science out of a miniature laser gun at them. That would be helpful. Anyway, now we're going to head over here because in order to attempt to restore yourself to your normal size, you will have to clear the mites that are chewing on the electrical cables of this size-changing ray laser machine here. That's above me because I'm small, but it's there. You'll see it later. It's there. There's the wiring. I'm going to go clear it of mites, except there's mites all over the place. There's one right at my feet. Ah, get it. Smash it. Yeah. Never thought mite would be so much trouble, but it is. There are lots of trouble. Chewing on that electrical cord like that. Get out of here. Get out of here. I need that to get to normal, so I don't have to bash mites anymore, so I can pick up that baseball and throw it around again. There's an ant. Don't mess with it. Do not mess with it. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm looking for dry grass. Because in order to clear the mites from the size-changing laser machine, you have to go down into a cave, and it's dark in caves because there's no light down there. It's where the light don't shine in those caves. So you need a torch to go down there. And that's what I'm doing. I'm gathering the materials to construct myself a small torch that I will use to go down and to bash some mites with my little tools. Because that's what you do. You bash them. Gotta bash them up. Chopping down that, you gotta get the dry grass. You got to get the plant fibers because you're going to need the crude rope, and you're going to need a sprig to form the handle, and you're going to need the dry grass to ignite the flame, and you're going to need some sap. Sap is very important in this game. You're going to need a lot of sap in the future if you plan to construct a masterful, miniaturized, metropolitan zone in the backyard, which is what I'm planning to do. I'm planning to turn the entire backyard into a little miniature city. And I don't know who's going to live there, but I'm going to be there, and I'm going to build lots of buildings, and it's going to be fun. Whenever anyone comes visits, I'm going to be like, this is the museum, this is the library, this is the post office, over here is the castle, over here is the treasury building, this is where we built a monument to all the people who have been eaten by wolf spiders, over here is the zoo, this is the farm. You know, it's going to be a miniature metropolitan zone until it rains and everything gets washed away. Maybe. But I'm building a waypoint here because at all the Puncher brand juice boxes, as the endorser of Puncher brand juice boxes, I always, in my games, build waypoints at the Puncher brand juice boxes so I can always find my way there and get my miniature morning started off with a kick by drinking some Puncho. That's what I do every morning until I build a dew collector. Once I have a dew collector, no more need for Puncho because, as mentioned earlier, water is better than Puncho. Still. Always. Might not taste better, but it is better for you. And that's what matters in the end when you're a shrunken survivalist. It's not about the luxuries of life. It's about the necessities. And you got to get that dry grass. That's a necessity, dry grass. Wood like that, necessity from the dandelions. You need it to build stuff. You got to build a shelter. Shelter will keep you safe from spiders. But here we are. We're back now with the torch. As you can see, let's see what's sneaking around here with hoops. And it's mites. That's what's sneaking around here. There's mites down in that cave. And they're chewing up the electrical wires. Look at this one. He wants to go. He can't handle the tiny pirate. You can't beat the tiny pirate. Back off. This mite. Boom. Done. 2 mites over here. I don't know what they were doing in that little mud pile there, but I don't care what they were doing because they're done. Get out of here. Clearing this electrical cable cave. Whack, whack, whack. There they go. There they go. Get them out of here. Clear this cave. You got to do this if you ever hope to restore yourself to original size. If you're like, man, why did I do this? Why am I so small? I can't use anything. I can't get inside. I can't open doors. I can't climb upstairs. This is crazy. And you want to get back to normal size, well, you got to clear the mites off the electrical cable, okay? It's vital, I imagine. We don't know how to do it yet, though, so if you've already shrunken yourself like I have, tough luck. We don't know how to... It's a mystery. We don't know how to undo this yet. So, hopefully we'll figure that out soon. But for now, we've cleared the electrical cable. And in case you were watching and you were like, why are you bashing on that stone there? Well, that's because that's quartzite. Quartzite, much like sap, is one of the most vital building resources that you will uncover in your miniature expeditions. Because with the... Oh, there's a mite. Smack it. Get out of here. You should have never chased me. Arr, matey, don't you know? But we're back. We're back now. I didn't even get time to finish my catchphrase because we're back. And we're scanning the quartzite because the quartzite is used to build things, but it's also used to repair your tiny equipment when it gets damaged, and it's going to get damaged. So you'll want quartzite every time you find it. It's always in the caves. You want to look for it in the caves, and you want to gather it when you can. So there you go. Shrunken Survival pro tip. Get the quartzite. Definitely gonna want the quartzite. So now we're heading over here. There's an aphid. I'm gonna smack on it because I want to eat it. Delicious. But I didn't get it. It got away. So, no dinner for me. But we're back at the mysterious machine because we're going to attempt to do it. We're going to attempt to restore to normal size so that we can get in our car and go to the store and get some normal food and not have to eat aphids. So I chopped down that grass because it's blocking the laser that's going to hit here on the cram pack. And the cram pack is going to hopefully restore me to normal size. You got to jump. You got to jump on this. press the button because it's too hard to push down, or it should be. In the game, you can actually push it down. I did that just to make it, thematic. Because you're small, how are you gonna push down that button? You gotta like jump your full weight on it to make even hope to make it move. But here we go. Yeah, we're gonna get normal size. Yeah, there's the shrink size laser things. Something's wrong. It's not good. It's not happening. Nope. There, something blew up over there. We're not normal. We're still small.
Whoa! Good job, giant explosion machine.
What the crap biscuit? What the crap biscuit is this? It didn't work. So, we gotta go investigate. Let's see what blew up. Something blew up over here by the tree. Let's head over to the tree. You gotta see what's wrong. Probably gotta fix something. Gotta build it. Gotta fix it. Gotta find the resources. Make it better. Build it harder. Get it stronger. Make it faster. I butchered that. But it's okay. Because I wasn't trying to get it correct. But over here at the tree, you can get acorns. And acorns are important for something that you're going to want to build, and that is the acorn armor. It's very important for you if you've freshly been shrunk, because it will allow you to defend yourself against more powerful enemies. And by enemies, I mean miniature little tiny insects that are now dangerous. Have fun with that. Good luck. But yeah, get the acorn stuff while you're over at the tree. I just happen to always do this. This is one of my routines in the game. I always come over to the tree to collect acorns because I use the acorn parts to build fences and to build the chests and to build the armors and to build all sorts of stuff. So whenever I come over to the tree, I always make sure to grab some acorns. I also usually grab sap. But since I'm here to investigate the Oak Lab explosion, and it's getting dark. It's getting dark out, and there are wolf spiders that do come out at night around the oak tree. I'm just gonna not do my normal routine, and I'm gonna go to the Oak Lab and investigate the explosion. Not collect acorns and sap for building things later, because I don't want to get eaten by a spider. And if you're playing the game, you shouldn't want to get eaten by a spider either. If you do want to get eaten by a spider, that's weird. I can't help you. I don't know what to tell you to do in this game. If you want to get eaten by a spider, run in that cave. That cave that was to my left there, just as soon as you spawn in, just run in there. You'll find spiders. They will eat you. Shrunken Survival pro tip. They will eat you. Don't mess with them. Unless you're crafty or powerful. But here we go. We're in the Oak Lab. We're heading down here. And once you get into the Oak Lab, you see you're like normal size again. There's machines, there's computers, maybe you can watch some TV, I don't know. But you do want to press those buttons until they're all green. And then you want to pull this lever. And then you want to get ready because there's a Mr. Handy. He's a Tase-It. And he's coming after you. He wants some of you, and you get the Natural Explorer mutation perk, which makes you a little bit faster. Actually, improves your speed. I highly recommend using it. It is good. It is a good perk. Very good. Very, very good. And you want to bash on Tase-It. Look out, he has 2 attacks. He has the three hit combo spin attack, and then he has the shock stab. And if he gets you with that shock stab, it's gonna hurt. So don't get hit with that. But you bash him, you knock him down, he goes down. You get 100 raw science. And then you come over here where the batteries are, and you get more raw science. And then you come down here, and there's BurgerBot. And he's knocked over. He got beat up or something. But I'm not going to help him out yet, because there's raw science I want to get. And there's stuff I want to analyze. We get to hear him again. Yeah, raw science. Analyze it. Analyze that sap. Analyze the acorn. Analyze the other acorn. The acorn shell. The acorn top. Analyze them. The acorn shell gives you the acorn armor, which you're going to want to build as soon as you possibly can. It will help keep you alive. This raw science piece that I just picked up actually used to be over here on this side of the cave, but they moved it in a recent update, and maybe it'll move again. I don't know. But there's lots of raw science down here in the Oak Lab that you can pick up. And if you don't have 1,000 raw science, you're going to want to get 1,000 raw science for probably maybe the reason you clicked on this video, which is this is Shrunken Survival Guide Episode 1, Unlocking Stairs and Floors, because that's the first thing you really want to do in this game. Get those stairs, get those floors, so you can build yourself a nice, comfortable house to live in now that you're tiny. But in order to do that, you got to pick up this chip, the Grasslands Burgle chip, and then you got to help him up. You got to be like, get up, Burgle bot, yo burger flipping little tiny burger machine. And he's going to talk to you. He's not going to tell you anything really like groundbreaking. He's going to be like, you've been shrunk. By the way, you can also punch him, and his health does go down, but he doesn't turn hostile. And I stopped punching him, and I shook my head no, because I didn't know you could hurt him. But a power surge has knocked out the systems in the lab, and you've been shrunk, and there's a corporation called Omninent, and they're the ones with the shrink technology, and apparently they're the ones who brought you here. Why they shrunk you, why they brought you here, I don't know. I shrunk myself as a gimmick for the channel. You know, why they are shrunk, I don't know. But that's why I did it, in case you were wondering. But anyway, we're almost to the end here now, because now we're going to talk to Burgle, and Burgle can tell you a few things. He can give you jobs, and with the jobs you can earn 100 raw science per job. He can also take the Burgle chips from you, and with the Burgle chips he learns new crafting recipes that you can purchase from him with the raw science, which is how you get the stairs and how you get the floors. So there you go. That's how you do it. If that's why you're watching the video, well, I made you wait till this time to get it, because that's what you have to do. This is about how long it's going to take you to do it. About one full in-game day. Maybe longer, depending on how comfortable you are at your new size. So now you know the steps, the processes to unlock those stairs and those floors so you can build yourself a base. So if you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed my commentary, if you enjoy Grounded, and you want to see more Grounded-themed, Grounded-inspired content in the future, you should like this video, and you should consider subscribing to Tiny Pirate Gaming, because I'm planning to upload lots of Grounded-themed and Grounded-inspired content here in the future. And if you're wondering, well, what sort of Grounded-inspired themed content are you producing? Well, you can follow me on Twitter at Tiny Pirate Gamer, where I share some of the cool animations I make, some of the cool artwork I do, and just some fun photos and tweets about what it's like, you know, for me being the world's first and, as far as I know, only miniaturized gamer. So that'll be there, and you can check it out. And I'd appreciate it if you follow me, because I can share fun stuff about Grounded with you. I also sometimes hang out in the Grounded Discord, where I, you know, answer questions or try to give people advice on what they should be doing as a shrunken survivalist if they don't know what they're doing in Grounded, or they're trying to find out where something is, or just some fun shrunken survivalist conversation in there. So if you ever see me in there, be like, hey, Tiny Pirate, I saw your videos. I like Puncher Brand Juice Box too. It's yummy. Or, you know, I don't drink the Puncher Brand Juice Box. It's gross, it's stale, it's warm. Why are you drinking that crap biscuit? And I'll tell you, because I like it, okay? I like it warm. I like it stale. I like it out in the backyard. And so we're running. We picked up a little piece of wood, and we're going to take it back to the little base camp over here, the field station, so we can analyze it, because you also have to analyze the things that you carry, not just the stuff in your backpack. You also have to analyze the stuff that you carry. And it's getting dark, so we came back here because this is where I usually like to build my first lean-to. Now, the lean-to is an important tool for you because it allows you to sleep through the night so you don't have to fight the wolf spiders. But it also allows you to set your respawn point. In case you do get eaten by a wolf spider, you will respawn at the lean-to you have set as your respawn point. So that's why they're important. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm build one now because it's nighttime. As you can see, it's nighttime and it's scary because there could be a wolf spider literally creeping up behind me right now. And spider food time. But so yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time.
Arg, matey, watch your step. There be a tiny pirate here.